twilight fell gently on Holly Street, the snow glimmering under street lamps as Christmas Eve settled over the neighborhood. Most windows glowed with wreaths and string lights. Yet one house sat dark and quiet at the end of the lane, the old Thompson residence, long empty since Mrs. Thompson passed away. Across the street, 7-year-old Maddie Dawson pressed her nose against the frosty windowpane, watching the empty house. It had always saddened her, especially at Christmas, when everything else shimmered with color except for that silent shell across the way. "Mom, why do we never see any lights there?" Maddie asked, her breath fogging the glass. Her mother smiled with a hint of wistfulness. "No one lives there now, but your cookies would surely brighten things up, sweetheart." This gave Maddie an idea. She packed some gingerbread men in a tin, wrapped a scarf tightly around her neck, and stepped into the snowy night. Her rubber boots crunched softly as she crossed the street, the tin trembling in her little hands. Standing at the old porch, Maddie hesitated. The boards creaked as she climbed, and she peeked into a window, seeing only darkness. But she left the cookies at the doorstep, hoping some magic, like the kind in her storybooks, might find them. As Maddie returned home, she glimpsed a faint flicker behind the Thompson window. She blinked unsure, but the flicker soon grew, a candle's golden flame dancing where nothing had glowed in years. Inside, a figure stood, slender and bundled in a faded shawl. Mrs. Thompson's niece, Emily, had returned to settle the house's affairs. She'd arrived lonely and grieving, never imagining a child's kindness could cut through her gloom. When she found the cookies, something in her heart eased. The creaks and cold no longer seemed so harsh. That night, Maddie couldn't sleep for curiosity. She tiptoed to her window and gasped. The Thompson house, once dark, had joined the neighborhood. Its windows sparkled with candles, a quilt hung as a cheerful curtain. And at the door hung the gingerbread tin with a note. "Thank you for remembering. Christmas is brighter now. Emily." The next afternoon, Maddie and her mother were invited for tea and stories at the Thompson house. Inside, the scent of cinnamon and fresh pine greeted them. Emily, smiling, shared tales of past Christmases, of Mrs. Thompson's cocoa, of laughter and song.